All right, Justine, the feminist, is going to tell us all about feminism. Not really. I mean, her video, she's like, here's Feminism 101, and she really doesn't say anything about, well, not very much. Oh, but she is cute. Let's see what Justine has to say. WMNS 101. What is feminism? Justine, take us away.
Hello, my name is Justine Cork. I am originally from a very small town called Galva in Iowa.
Yeah, I think I've driven through. I think it's right along Interstate 80. Yeah, I've kind of been there. So, hey, I know where you're at.
Though I've been living in Lincoln for about 8 years now.
So the indoctrination happened in Lincoln, Nebraska, where the second biggest blue marble in the state of Nebraska, right there in Lincoln.
I'm actually recording this video from Jagan, India.
Oh my God, she's in India, people. She went there to get a Big Mac? No, she's on an internship. Bet it's a computer science and engineering internship. And well, a lot of the Indian engineers are pretty smart, so maybe she's learning from them. After all, isn't one of the biggest bitches feminism has is evil white men's are all those STEM guys that making all that money. We need to get more women in STEM and engineering because it's only fair because reasons. So, I mean, clearly she's on a computer science internship.
Where I have an internship right now, so you may hear some students around campus.
So did somebody prevent you from going into STEM, Justine? Did somebody say, Justine, look, you're a chick, you cannot be in computer science because, well, the patriarchy. We don't need your kind here. You're a female. Go over into the women's studies programs and you said, hell no, I'm a feminist. I'm a strong and powerful woman. I'm going to sign up for those STEM courses. I'm going to show you boys what's what. Girl power, Rosie the Riveter. No, actually none of that. You would almost think it was a choice, wouldn't you? That, I don't know, women choose to go into women's studies and other useless shit.
So,
wouldn't you? I mean, really. You know, I don't think it's really oppression, is it? I think it's more like, I would rather do that because calculus kind of is hard.
I'm a second-year student at UNO, where I am majoring in psychology, ethnic studies, and human development and family science. I have 3 majors.
So you're there to get your MRS degree because you're never going to be able to kick off enough money to pay rent with those beautiful things. Wait a minute, now psychology, gosh, you almost have to go for a master's in that or you won't even get like certified or something. So you're stuck for another 4 years. You probably want to get a PhD just to put the icing on the cake. And then by the time you're, 27, 28 years old, then you'll start bitching that all the good men are gone.
Most directly, I enrolled in this class because it fulfills one of the requirements for my minor, Women's and Gender Studies.
So you could have minored in computer science or engineering or, God almighty, math or physics or, those STEM careers that pay so much that women aren't allowed into because of men. But no, you chose free will. You picked women and gender studies. You almost think it'd be a choice not to go into STEM, wouldn't you?
However, to speak a little more broadly, this is a minor that I added relatively recently.
You could have minored in computer science, but you didn't. So you're not helping the feminist cause by going into STEM, are you? Are you really a good feminist? Are you? You're a ginger white girl. No, we're not. No. White women are now persona non grata in the feminist movement because you're just so white.
Because I'm just very interested in the topic.
You could be interested in STEM too. You should have tried a few of those classes, but no.
And also, I feel like as women's genders and sexuality issues kind of are a part of everyone's lives, I feel like it's really important for anyone who wants to work with people in the future to have a good, at least knowledge base of these kinds of issues.
Why would you want to have a knowledge base of issues that are pretty much solved? Past issues, stuff that maybe happened 200 years ago? Maybe, and it's a big maybe. What would be the point of filling your head up with useless knowledge? Why don't you try reality? Why don't you try STEM?
So in my mind, feminism is working to achieve equality for all on the basis of gender.
Except cis men, especially cis white men. See, we don't count. I guess we're not even a gender anymore, are we?
So it's not just about raising women up, but raising all
men,
all people of all genders to the same level and affording all people the same opportunities.
Yeah, well, you see, cis evil men's are over in the science department getting degrees in engineering, and they're going to triple your salary. And then you're going to bitch about it. Well, there's too many men in STEM. You had every opportunity to go into computer science, but you didn't. So whose fault is it? Oh, it's the men's fault. That's right. The patriarchy is preventing you.
My most direct experience with like named feminists.
Named feminists. Okay. Is it, bell hooks or somebody like that?
Has been in high school, actually. There was a group of young women who organized tampon drives for the less fortunate.
Tampon drives for the less fortunate. How much you want to bet, dear listener, that these women didn't pull bucks out of their pocket and go buy tampons? How much you want to bet they went and shamed companies in order to make them donate because those companies are run by evil men and the tampon tax? It's people like Justine here. They want to help the poor, but not with their own cash.
Who were very involved in the Hillary campaign. And
the Hillary campaign. Oh, I'm really shocked that you didn't vote for Trump. I'm really
very outspoken about their experiences with gender.
What experiences with gender? I'm a victim. Oh, woe is me. I'm a woman.
And the ways that they felt that everyone's experiences with gender could be improved.
Of course, relative to evil white men. And black guys, don't feel left out. They're coming for you next. Don't worry about it.
They really were a group that I wanted to be a part of. But beyond this, I've experienced unnamed feminism.
Unnamed feminism. I don't even know what the hell that means.
Through my family, my friends, coworkers, people in my life, as I've supported issues that are related to women's rights.
One of the most feminist things your relatives could have done for you was to say, you go girl, get a degree in engineering, but they didn't. Or if they did, you just ignored them because it's the patriarchy. It's my choice. But then I'll bitch about men for the rest of my life because I don't have a STEM degree.
For example, just like with regards to reproductive issues, things like that.
But of course, people, all of this gets back to the single solitary sacrament of feminism. Abortion. It always does. All roads lead to killing babies because that's what the movement has left. That is it. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.